Shalom, shalom Israel. I want to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm the brother I'm for down Tampa Bay, Florida, from the camp province in Babylon. Come with another quick hit to this being prayed by MILLSTONE. Lord, went to edify and feed the sheep. Double honor to that I was an apostle, great MILLSTONE, who teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who pushing this work into sincerity to this God the broad. Now I want to go into this little lesson. All right, straight to the point. I'm going into it. Says Bank of America warns the Fed will hike rates to the point of pain, as experts say there's no serious signs the economy is under control. So completely these devils are lying to these people's face, man, to the masses of the people's face. All right, due to what? Bank of America, which is ran ultimately under these higher elites, that sit behind closed doors. Like, for example, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Baguettes. All right, these higher elites. All right, they run these banks that like Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. Okay, these banks, man, they own it. But Bank of America being one of the number one top banks in America, it says Bank of America warns the Fed will hike rates to the point of pain. Okay, as experts say, there's no serious signs the economy is under control. So somebody's lying, and ultimately, Esau's so crafty with his deceitful words. All right, he'll have you thinking one thing and be doing something on the other. All right, because recently there was a situation where you had Bank of America, people who go to their banks and they couldn't pretty much draw money. All right, you had a whole situation where a few banks that was like that under certain circumstances that you couldn't draw money from. Okay, and a lot of people was affected by it. All right, for that time period. All right, and here you have it. They're saying that the Fed will hike rates to the point of pain. All right, so there's a hidden message there being let you know that there's things about to get a lot worse. All right, coming to with these banks and the situations when it comes to it, man, with these banks. All right, so we're gonna grab a couple of scriptures, Lord, where you can be edified. But just getting straight to the point, it says Psalms 58 verse 3 says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So only these, these Edomites, man. Okay, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, knows how to, utter his words to only speaking lies, man. Okay, here you have it. People trusting the system. Okay, every day, all day, 365 days out of the year, they trust in the system. Well, the system is currently failing you. All right, Esau is in he's in debt, man. Okay, he's in debt, trillions and trillions of dollars of debt to China and other places. All right, but here you have it. He's telling you with smooth words that your certain situations, when it comes to your bank or your well goings, or things that you use your funds and all that, is all good. It's all good. Just elaborate on that, right? He's telling you it's all good, but ultimately he's speaking lies to you. Okay, he's setting you up for what he has already orchestrated for to play out. Okay, which is for things to go as order out of chaos, if I should say, or for lack of better words. He's doing these things and orchestrating it to where it leads to people going to follow after what he wants to bring forth. Okay, once all that happens underneath those terms, man. Okay, so he's orchestrating these things to leading up to all hell breaks loose, to where people will trust in a new system that he wants, which that goes into an NWO. And just for further improving the fact that when he says Bank of America warns the Fed will hike rates to the point of pain, that doesn't sound good. That's a negative, response. And here you have it, people are still lost in the mindsets of thinking that America's going to be able to provide them with everything, man. Your banks are failing you. It says, as experts say, there's no serious signs. So as experts says, there's no serious signs. But as you can see, when you look into these things, Esau really has his system and his current rulership crumbling, man. All right? Your president is making bad decisions. All right? These people who are in higher seats, I say, for lack of better words, okay, are making rational, not even rational, but making risky decisions. Okay? They're scrambling right now, man. So at this point, they're giving you their last resort, and that's they know that all hell's gonna break loose. All right, it says, as experts say, there's no serious signs. The economy is under control. So that's what they're lying to you at. All right, they're lying to you. Let me read this a little bit. Shalaka, bear with me. Come. So it seems like those rates, or it says the warn that the Fed could hike rates up to 5.5%. Okay, saying that's what they're saying is it can hike it up to that amount, all right, which is going to cause a lot of people to be in distress. All right, due to these situations that's going on with this Bank of America and other places. All right, so we're gonna grab this as well to back it up, because this is what Esau will tell you before all hell breaks loose. All right, it says 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3 says, for when they shall say peace and safety. All right, it said peace and safety. Now, as they explained in there, in the article, all right, how they said a point of pain, but at the same time, what did they say? It says no serious signs. Okay, what they said, they got the economy under control. All right, and that's just a cover up, man. All right, that's a form of what I'm saying, peace and safety too as well. Oh, everything is good. We have everything controlled. All right, but as the scripture said, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So then sudden destruction cometh upon them. All right, people that's trusting the system, then sudden destruction gonna come upon you, man. All right, and you're gonna get caught up in these things because you trusting in that peace and safety that Esau spoke sweetly with his lips and with his words, which were lies. All right, when that's going to lead to people acting out and losing their minds, having situations like they had in Brazil, all right, where people was acting up, man. People were rioting. People were turning against the government. All right, and I got a scripture for that, man, because all these people are going to realize that America's failing them, and they're not going to be able to provide them when it comes to everything spiking and rising in these times, as the funds of people's jobs getting higher, the inflation of food, as there is a lack of food at the same time, people want to start losing it, man. All right, and then just that little thing going into it, it has like what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, it's more to it, for lack of better words. All right, it says 2 Ezra chapter 15. I'm gonna close it out with this. It says, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor prince, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, because you're gonna have people, all right, that sedition, people going to stand against their government. All right, they're not gonna want to take heed to what Esau is telling me anymore. All right, they're gonna realize the peace and safety lies only prolonged them for so long to where people realize that this devil has been, lying to them. Okay? And what is people going to do? They're going to start taking actions in their own hands. They're going to start, get it how they live, figuring it out for themselves. Okay, and that's going to cause all kinds of disruption. All right, in America, man. All right, in certain places. All right, well, all this is going to accumulate. It's going to accumulate here. All right, as you know, in America, man, it's going to be worse. It's going to get bad. All right, because people are going to realize that this food, the banks, okay, the sources, anything and everything they relied on is going to fail them. And that's going to be your shame and your confusion, as I said in Isaiah 30, okay, the first few verses. All right. So just going into a little turmoil of, these things that people trust in, Bank of America, they're warning you. Okay. They're letting you know off rip that these things are going to get a lot worse. Rates are going to, it's going to hike. It's going to spike up. All right. Whatever it be in this place in America, and these times that we're in, as things get worse, it's going to get, it's going to spike. It's going to hike. All right. And this is just a part of the prelude, man, to ultimately this destruction of this place. All right, with that, I'm going to give all glory and the praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Once again, I'm the brother Moan from down Tempe, Florida, from the Campbell province of Babylon. Coming with another quick hit. This being prayed by Shema Shai. Until next time I say, Shalom.